こんにちは、ジャパニーズアモのミサです。Hey guys! 春が来ましたね。今、日本では桜の季節です。春が来た。春が来ました。Spring has come. Hanami is cherry blossom viewing. Hanami is basically an excuse for Japanese people to drink more and eat and have fun. So people get together and sit under cherry blossoms and eat, drink, talk with friends, families, and co-workers. So that's called hanami. So 花見をする、花見に行く。私は今プラハに住んでいるので花見ができません。日本人も今コロナのせいで花見ができないと思います。残念ですね。But today I'm going to teach you Japanese proverbs and sayings related to cherry blossoms and hanami. So let's start with the most famous one. Do you guys know? 花より団子。花より団子。So, 花 flowers. Here it's referring to cherry blossoms. ここでは桜のことです。団子 is like rice dumplings, kind of like mochi. 花より団子 literally means dumplings rather than flowers. Or dumplings are better than flowers. In English you might say bread is better than the songs of birds.So what is it trying to say? So this phrase was used to make fun of people who'd enjoy and focus on the dango, dumplings, or food or drinks, rather than appreciating the beauty of sakura. You can still use it like that. You can use it about someone or yourself.When you have a hanami next time, you can say, 花より団子 and just, munch, munch, munch. This phrase is used to describe people who are more interested in the practical or material things over the aesthetic. So rather than appreciating the beauty, for example, when looking at the nature, you want something practical, useful. So the concept is kind of similar to quantity over quality.People who are 花より団子 might prefer a cup that never breaks, made of like plastic, and it might not look pretty, but it's practical. So they wouldn't choose a beautifully crafted glass that could be broken any second. So 花より団子 is usually used to criticize someone, right?This phrase is not trying to say that appearance is more important than the personality in people. No, beauty can be found in someone's personality as well, right? So it's not just about the beauty aesthetic of someone's, face or body. It's just the beauty in general. By the way, there is really famous manga and drama and maybe even anime series called 花より団子 as well. It's a shoujo manga, very famous. The pronunciation is exactly the same as the saying, but the kanji is different. So 花より団子, this is a pun. So 団子 in this title means boys. So this means boys over flowers. But remember, 団子generally only means dumplings. This kanji, this jukugo should be read 男子 usually. Okay, 男子. Because the kanji ko, the second kanji, can be read as like ko or go, the author decided that it works this way. And it's pretty funny. So it's very popular. You can check it out.Anyway, similar to this saying, 花より団子, there is also 鼻の下より鼻の下. I love this one so much. 鼻の下より鼻の下. This is less known than 花より団子, but the meaning is the same. So this is a pun as well. 鼻の下, the first kanji means flowers, again referring to the cherry blossoms. 鼻の下, so under the cherry blossoms. Yori, so yori means rather than. So rather than being under the cherry blossoms, 花の下. So this 花, the second 花, means nose. So I have a lesson on the pitch accent, so check it out. But 花 can both mean flower and nose. And 鼻の下 can also mean under the nose. So when someone says 鼻の下, usually they're talking about this part. But in this saying, it's referring to the mouth, 口. So rather than being under the cherry blossoms, you're focusing on using your mouth. So something that's under your nose. It's pretty funny, right? But the meaning is the same. So you prefer eating rather than like appreciating the beauty of the cherry blossoms. Okay, speaking of dango, here the dango snacks I got from Boxu. Jajan! Boxu is a monthly snack box subscription service that delivers Japanese candy. So this is the box that you will get if you order Boxu for the first time. まずこの団子を食べます。ピンクの団子。美味しい。これかわいいよね。たい焼きの形をしたチョコ。可愛くて美味しい。最高。次、あずきドーナツ。さっき1個食べちゃった。お茶も入ってるよ。Also, you guys can use my link and code JapaneseAmo10 to get 10% off. The link and the code are in the description box and also in the comments. So use them. Alright, now that you guys know what dango is like, let's get back to the lesson. The next proverb is very beautiful. Are you ready? 空に知られぬ雪。空に知られぬ雪。Quite mouthful, but beautiful. 空に知られぬ雪. So, 空 means sky, right? 知られぬ. This nu is basically the same as nai. Nu instead of nai is often used in writing. So, 知られぬ is basically the same as 知られていない. That's more common. So, 知られていない means not well known. Okay? So, you can say, この本はあまり知られていませんが、面白いです。This book is not very well known, but very interesting. Okay? 知られていない。So, 知る is the verb to find out. You might have heard 知っている、知っています。Right? That means to know. The dictionary form is 知る. Although when you want to say I know, you don't say 知る. You have to conjugate into the ている form. 知っている、知っています。Although the negation is 知らない or 知りません の知っていない、知っていません。ブブ、知らない、知りません。This is a common mistake, so be careful. So, 知られていない not known. 雪 snow. So literally this means snow that the sky doesn't know. Okay? And it's referring to, again, the cherry blossoms. How beautiful is that? Sakura petals fall like snow. So if I simplify this phrase, modernize the phrase, you can say 空が知らない雪. So snow that the sky doesn't know. So the snow that is not falling from the sky. We even have this word 桜吹雪. Sakura fubuki. Sakura plus fubuki means snowstorm. So it's like a flurry of cherry blossoms. Beautiful, right? So there are quite a few words that compare sakura with snow. Cherry blossoms are in bloom only for a short period of time. So it's like snow, like they disappear quickly. They fall and disappear. So when talking about cherry blossom petals falling, we say 桜が散る、桜が chiru. Chiru can mean to scatter as well. But you can also say sakura ga maichiru. It's a very beautiful way to say petals falling, like dancing and swirling and falling. If you listen to songs about sakura, you will hear this sakura maichiru or maichiru sakura. I guarantee you. Yeah, mau means to dance. To dance is odoru or dance suru, but you can also say mau. You can, for example, say geisha ga mau. But when you see like hip-hop dancers, you don't see mau. A bit strange. Hip-hop dancers dance suru. So I said that the blooming period of sakura is very short, right? Like 2 weeks or 3 weeks tops. And there is this word adazakura. Adazakura. Not many people know this word, but adazakura is specifically cherry blossoms that fall easily or don't bloom very long. And there is this saying, 明日ありと思う心の肌桜。明日ありと思う心の肌桜. So this is very similar to the phrase, never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. So 明日ありと思う心. So your mind thinks that cherry blossoms will still be there tomorrow. Okay? 明日も桜は咲いていると思っている。でも明日には散っているかもしれない。So people think cherry blossoms would still be in bloom tomorrow, but in fact, all petals might fall any second or tomorrow. So this phrase means nothing is permanent. So they say that sakura is the symbol of the Buddhism concept, shogyo mujo, impermanence. So shogyo mujo means nothing is permanent. Life comes and goes, things keep changing. So we find beauty in something that doesn't last long or forever. So this saying, 明日ありと思う心の肌桜 means that you never know what will happen in your life and things never stay the same. So you can also think it more like do it now, right before you lose the chance. So go see the cherry blossoms before they fall. Alright, the last one. This one actually is not directly to do with cherry blossoms, but it's quite nice. Yama warau. Yama warau. So literally it means the mountain is laughing, or the mountain laughs. Yama, mountain. Warau, laughs, smiles. So what do you think this means? So you can imagine a mountain laughing like hoo 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 Jisan. Okay, not funny. This phrase is often used when talking about spring. Okay, yama warau. So we often use this exact phrase, yama warau, when making haiku, for example, about spring, or just, any poems about spring. So this warau here is used instead of the verb mebuku. Mebuku means to sprout. So yamawarau is describing a mountain where the trees are beginning to bud or new leaves are sprouting. So basically the mountain is getting greener and greener. That's yamawarau. So that's very nice, right? So we think that when things are blooming or sprouting, it's like smiling. Out of all these proverbs and sayings, hana yori dango is most well known. So probably 99.9% of Japanese people know this proverb. But all the other ones are not so well known, but very beautiful. And I'm sure you can impress your Japanese friends by telling them or you might end up annoying them because they think you're smarter than them. You guys know more Japanese than the Japanese people themselves. But yeah, I think all these proverbs are very beautiful. If you like this video, check out the playlist of Proverbmas. I made quite a few videos explaining Japanese proverbs. All of them are very interesting, so yeah. Let me know which one is your favorite, and I would love to know if you have any cherry blossom or just flower related sayings in your language. I'm always interested in learning other languages, so yeah, it will make me smile like the mountain. And also check out Bokusu because they are amazing. And I'm sorry my upload has been a bit off the schedule, like it's not very regular. I've been really struggling with my health problems. It's quite bad, but I'm fighting and I will keep fighting, so yeah. I hope you guys are doing well and smiling like the mountain and blooming like the cherry blossoms. Alright, じゃあまたね。バイバイ。